I'm nervous, heart is beating once again. It's a lot of my savings, but I'm excited. Hey, what is up guys? My name is Oleg, this is Bond. Welcome back to the channel. We are finally back from the vacation. You probably didn't notice anything because I pre-recorded videos, but we've been on vacation for almost a month now, feeling a little bit rusty, but I'm happy to get back into recording videos. And today is a special one because on vacation I did a bad thing. I bought another watch. I bought one of my Grail watches, in fact, Tudor Balck Bay 58. So let me tell you a story behind this purchase, because I think the story behind this purchase is the best story out of all the watches that I have purchased so far. Let's get started. So I bought the watch in Marseille, France. But before I tell you about the purchase, let me back up a little bit and explain to you how the day started. So we started the day in Barcelona that day at about 11 o'clock or so. We left Barcelona, rented a car and drove from Barcelona to Marseille. We drove for about 6 hours straight or so. No pee breaks, no food breaks. We did have some water and snacks in the car. But by the time we got to Marseille, we were very exhausted, hungry and tired. Nevertheless, checked into a hotel, parked. By the way, Marseille is not a driver-friendly city, but either way, we parked, checked into a hotel. I literally threw our bags on the bed and we went out to the first Rolex AD that we could find. Now, the reason why we went to Rolex ADs, you probably know if you watched my last video, but I was doing a little bit of research, trying to see what kind of stainless steel sports models Rolex ADs had in every city that we visited. We walked into Rolex AD. Of course, they didn't have any stainless steel Rolex sports models. However, across the street was another store that was selling Tudor, and in a window I saw Tudor Balck Bay 58 on the NATO strap. Now, if you know anything about this watch, it's a bit difficult to get. Of course, it's not like a Daytona or a GMT Master or anything like that, but there's still a bit of a waiting list. In fact, in Vancouver, where I live, I went to a few different stores and asked around about this watch, and basically they didn't even want to put me on the waiting list. They didn't even want to take deposit because their waiting lists were so long and they weren't getting enough inventory to grant putting me on the waiting list. So it's a bit difficult to get, and right now they are selling over retail on the resale market. This was one of my Grail watches for a pretty long time. In fact, I did a video about 2 months ago or so about my upcoming Grail watches, and I said that I'm planning to get this watch within a year or so. I wasn't planning to get it now, but life works in mysterious ways, or whatever the saying is. So anyways, I saw this Tudor Balck Bay on the NATO strap, walked into the store, started talking to the salesperson. It was very nice, pleasant man. And I asked, hey, do you have one on a stainless steel bracelet? Because on a stainless steel bracelet, these watches are even harder to find. They come on the NATO strap, on a stainless steel bracelet, and on the leather strap. Of course, the most desirable one is the stainless steel bracelet. And he's like, well, we don't have one in this store, but we actually own a different store just a couple of blocks down, and I think they have one. Do you want me to call them? I'm like, yeah, why not? Call them. In the meantime, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm probably gonna buy this watch. If you've been in my shoes, you know that thought. Long story short, he comes back, says, hey, they have it in a different store. Unfortunately, they can't bring it to this store. You have to go to the other store. I'll walk with you. I said, yeah, sounds good. And this was maybe 20 minutes, half an hour before the store closing. So we walked over, and on the way, I realized, hey, I don't even have my credit card on me, because we literally went from the hotel right away exploring, and I wasn't planning to buy a Rolex. I just wanted to do kind of an experiment or my own research. So I didn't have a credit card on me. I didn't have any ID on me. I didn't have anything. So while we were walking from one store to the other, I asked my girlfriend, hey, would you mind going back to the hotel and bringing back my wallet with the credit card? She was very nice and she said yes. And again, big props to her, because by this point we're hungry, we're tired, exhausted. She still went. So we're walking in, we went into the store, and the salesperson from the first store went back to close down his store, and he's like, yeah, you're in good hands with these two guys. So we're waiting for my girlfriend to come back. I tell them that I have a YouTube channel. We start talking a little bit. And then they say, oh yeah, do you have your passport or some kind of ID to do the warranty card? And of course they want to check your ID when you pay with a credit card because they're not stupid. And I said, I don't have my passport or any ID on me. My girlfriend went back to the hotel to get my credit card. And they're like, well, call her to bring the passport. And I said, well, actually, I don't have a phone to call her because I didn't have a phone in Europe. They said, well, okay, what's her phone number? And I say, I don't know. And I didn't know because we bought a new SIM card, a new number card in Europe to use as GPS and to use, you know, for internet, for all that kind of stuff. We put it in her phone, but I didn't know this new phone number. I say, I don't know what it is. They said, okay, well, what is the hotel you're staying in? Let's call the hotel and they'll tell her, they'll give her the message. And I said, hey, I don't know what hotel we're staying in because we just went in, threw our stuff there, and we left. And it was like third or fourth hotel already on our trip, and I didn't know the names. So at this point, I look kind of suspicious to them because I don't have a credit card, I don't have ID. This mysterious girlfriend that they haven't seen went to the hotel to get my wallet, but I can't get in touch with her. I don't know which hotel I'm staying at, and I have some clips of the buying experience. I'll put those in at the end of this video. But basically, I looked like a bum. I looked like I just came from the gym because we were driving all day. So I was wearing, I don't know, like a sports t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops. I did not look like someone who belonged in that store. Luckily, my girlfriend came back a few minutes later and she brought the wallet with my IDs. She had the foresight to bring all the IDs as well as my credit card. But at this point, it was time to close down the store, so they actually closed down the store. They didn't kick us out or anything. We went upstairs, we had some wine, and I had probably the best purchasing experience I ever had. So the name of the store, I gotta give them a shout out. It's called Frojo or Froyo. They are located in Marseille. They also, I think, have another location in Saint-Tropez. But either way, we got a great story out of it, great experience, and actually, by the end of the purchase, when we were leaving, they gave me a little gift. The owner of the store, whom I haven't met, makes wine and makes whiskey, I think, and all kinds of different alcohol. So they gave us a bottle of this liquor, which was great because we met up with some friends in Florence like a week later, and we opened that bottle and we had a great night drinking. I think it was cognac, if I'm not mistaken. It was kind of a homemade cognac and it was delicious, and again, just kind of reminiscing of that story. Now, here are some clips from the day I was buying the watch, clips within the store. You have to excuse the poor quality as well as the poor sound quality. We were filming it on the iPhone, so we did the best we could with the equipment that we had, but here's the video, enjoy it. I'm gonna be talking quietly because this is quite a busy store. So we are in Marseille, France. We've been driving for like 7 hours straight from Barcelona. Lots of traffic, all this kind of stuff. Like the city, if you've been to Marseille, it's very small, tiny streets, all that. But I'm diverted because why we are here, why we're making this video, is because I found a Tudor Balck Bay 58 at the AD. They have it on the NATO, but actually in a different shop, excuse my slurring, I've been in a car for a long time, in a different store, they actually have it on stainless steel bracelet, which is even harder to find. So they said they will bring it over right now in a few minutes or so, so that's what we're waiting for. I'm nervous, heart is beating once again. It's a lot of my savings, but I'm excited. We had to move to a different location. This store is called Frojo. A beautiful store here, actually 2 floors. We're about to go up. They sell a whole bunch of different brands, Tag Heuer, Zenith, Hublot, Tudor, of course. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy the watch. I actually need a passport for the tax rebate. So yeah, let's go up, check out this the watch, check out the store, maybe have some wine. You said we can maybe have some wine, that'd be nice. We had a long drive. So yeah, let's go upstairs, check it out. Oh, we were also looking at the Hublot Spirit of Big Bang. If you guys remember, I did a video talking about my kind of fun watch for the future watch collection. This was one of the watches I want to buy. Not today, but maybe sometime. We'll see what happens.
Not anytime soon.
Not anytime soon. This is the watch that we're gonna buy. This exact one. Look at the bracelet. It has this faux rivets. Of course, I'll do a full review of the watch. A little bit nervous. This is a little bit better than buying the Rolex because it's a little bit less money, and I really love this watch. I really wanted it. Plus, we're gonna drink some wine. We're gonna drink some rosé to calm the nerves. So these guys are smart. They know what they're doing to relax the buyer, so to speak. So what's happening now? The watch is getting resized. Obviously, I don't have it on my wrist. We are upstairs, so the store has kind of like 2 levels. It's downstairs getting resized. Really cool atmosphere here. So they have kind of this table and a bar, and the store is closed, which is cool. It almost feels like a private event here, and it's not on purpose. Yeah, it's just after hours, and the 2 salespeople, incredibly nice, are willing to stay after hours to accommodate us. Beautiful, because we arrived to the city really late. We just actually arrived like an hour ago, and they are incredibly gracious to stay after hours because I'm sure they're hungry. They want to go eat dinner. They want to have some French wine. They want to go to their wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. But they're staying after hours with us, so that's really cool. Oh yeah, perfect. I think that just looks beautiful on the wrist. What do you think?
Very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying after hours. Really appreciate it.
Like good food, good wine, good alcohol, and it's myrrh. I don't know how to say in English.
Yeah.
You can, after hitting.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Beautiful service. I appreciate you watching this video until the end. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much. Share it with anyone who would enjoy it. And leave a comment in a comment section below. Let me know what you think about Tudor Balck Bay 58. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. My wristwatch check for today is the watch that we've been talking about for the past 10-15 minutes, the Tudor Balck Bay 58. I think it looks fantastic on my 7.5-inch wrist. In the description of this video, there is a secret link. Have a look if you're curious. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Stick is bigger than you.